What's up, fellas? It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm trying to. Actually, I don't really know what time it is. But this video, by the way, I fancy myself as a good chess player, and I believe chess has a lot of learning objectives in that apply in real life, like being willing to sacrifice, giving up something to get something in return. So that is what it is. And anyways, I just got spanked. And it happens, but it was a good learning process for me. But this video isn't about any of that. And this video may seem a little bit long, but it is how you can not only change your life, but how you can get ahead and do little things over time that'll pay off great dividends for you in your lifestyle. And I have some notes, so I'll try not to, I'll try to talk to you and not at you. Here we go. One of the things in your working life you need to be able to do, and it may seem distasteful for some people, is being able to negotiate, being able to ask for things in return for other things. Here is a few examples. One, hey, you get a call, it's your day off, it's a Saturday or whatever else, and they call and they ask you to come in. Now, in my opinion, I would say, of course I'll come in if you'll do this for me. I want a get out of jail free card. I want to be able to come in late. I want half a day off the following Friday. I want this or I want that. And you should be able to negotiate, especially if you have a decent boss. If you're going to do somebody a good turn, you have the right to expect something in return. And giving away your work for free is not smart, and it's not going to get you where you want to go. When you do this, people also learn that you can't be taken advantage of. If they want something from you, they know you're going to expect something in return. And that is something you should do all the time. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't volunteer, but when you volunteer to do something, that's it. And when you volunteer to do something, that means you can pick up your toys and walk away at any time. You don't owe anybody anything. You volunteered to be there. You can voluntarily leave whenever you want. All right? The next set of things I'm going to talk about are all a bunch of little things you can do that will make you, in my opinion, very successful, and they paid off greatly for me. It is always control the things that you can, and that is the crux of this. Be early. Be early all the time. Be early all the time. You're supposed to be at work at 7:30. At 7:25, you should be sitting out in the parking lot waiting for them to unlock the gates or whatever else to let you in, or you get there or anything else. Being there before your supervisor and the other people you work with says quite a bit about you. It means you're dependable. It means you know how to backward plan to do all the implied tasks. The implied task being that I have to be there at 7:30. So that means I got to get up, I get showered, I have to be dressed properly, I have to have the correct tools to do the job. I have some very, very wealthy people who flip houses, build houses, and run construction companies and the rest of it. They say they will take on apprentices left and right, and those guys won't even have a screwdriver. That's your responsibility. You decide to be a carpenter, you better find out and start purchasing the tools you need to do the job. You can't show up with nothing and expect everybody to do everything for you, teach you the way, and you're not willing to do anything. There are implied tasks in doing any job, and you need to know what they are. If you be dressed properly, be where you're supposed to be on time, and have the right equipment to do the damn job. One of the best things you can do is to buy yourself a little notebook. And this has paid off for me time and time and time again. A little notepad fits in your pocket, and you carry that and you carry a pen. Someone above you in the chain says they have something they want you to do. You whip that pad out and that pen out. And not only do you pay attention to what they say, but you start writing things down. That indicates to the person above you that's talking to you that you take them seriously, that what they say to you is important, and you're going to write it down to make sure you follow the directions properly. I cannot tell you, I have been in boardrooms, I have been in stuff, and guys just go, hey man, that new guy we got, I told him he needed to do a couple things, and you know what he did? He pulled out a pad and a piece of paper and wrote down what I was saying. Not when, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it, that skill alone will pay off. That is a skill that will pay off continually throughout your life. The other one is, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that's always complaining, always has a better idea. If it's not your turn to lead, practice and learn how to be a good follower. Take good things that you like from each of the leaders above you and apply them when it's your turn to lead. Nothing is more self-destructive than a know-it-all at work or guys always complaining. Just shut up and do your job. We're all there trying to do the same thing. Nobody wants to hear from you, especially your boss. If you have a good idea, if you have a really good idea, take your boss aside and explain your idea to him in private. Don't try to embarrass him in front of everybody else. If you do that, not only are you a jerk, but you're looking to get fried. They're going to find an excuse to get rid of you. Unless it's illegal, immoral, or will get you killed, shut up and do your job. That's it. Now, this is my personal pet peeve, when you get the opportunity to lead, you lead by example. If you're the boss, you should be the first one there and the last one to leave. Now, you have a lot of different perks and benefits that come with it, but if you're not every once in a while willing to roll up your sleeves and get in there and help out, nah, that's just not the way I do business. When I was in the military, everyone that was in my platoons or that I had to take care of, they ate first. They went to bed first. I took the shittiest shifts. I made sure they got taken care of physically, mentally, and medically. I would make sure their family life was okay. Because at some point in time, I may have to send that man into a life or death situation. Sometime that man may have to watch my back. Man or woman may have to watch my back. Then can just as easily as said, slip and fall, shoot you in the back of the head. So one of the best ways I think you can lead is to lead by example. Know what you stand for and know what you believe in. All right? Lastly, is if you are ever in a leadership position, you should never, ever, for any reason, take advantage of those that work for you. I'm going to say this again. You should never, ever take advantage of someone who works beneath you and depends on you for leadership, guidance, and direction. If you don't think they remember it, you're out of your mind. If there's one person you can say, well, I know I can get him to do it, he'll do it. Nah. Everybody needs to do their job. You don't ever borrow money from them. You don't even take things from them. You go to lunch, you pay for your bill. You don't pay for everybody's bill, but you make sure you pay your fair share. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. And if you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string from West Texas, El Paso, I'm out of here. By the way, the Queen's Gambit doesn't always work. Bye-bye.